day, people from Mogbog, Marinduque were walking peacefully on a bright sunny day. Although the weather was fine, the oil spillage in an abandoned mine site affected the citizens. It caused them to suffocate and intake carbon monoxide, leaving them nauseous and sick. Others, in worse cases, were led to death due to inhalation and contamination of oil.
Oh no! My family has been greatly affected by the oil spillage! My brother's having a hard time breathing, while both of my parents are experiencing severe headaches and dizziness. Please spare us, oil spill. Give us a moment to breathe fresh air and live normally once more.
Mwahahaha. Suffer the consequences. I was created out of your carelessness, releasing chemical dispersants till Mother Nature gets polluted and dies, little by little. The power by Emperor Metalion is coursing from my body, and now with your carelessness, entering our archipelago, we emerge.
Oh no, what do we do? There's no one left to save humanity now. Everyone is slowly perishing and agonizing due to the wickedness caused by this oil spill.
Mwahahaha. Suffer the consequences. My wickedness? This is because you continue to destroy and damage your own home, and I shall do my best to fulfill the results of your actions.
What's that? It's not a plane, nor it's a bird.
Look, it's Yusufa, the hero, the savior of humanity.
Fear not, Manileños, for your hero Jatropha is here. We plants may have decreased now in number, but I am confident that I can save the earth and eliminate oil spills. At the end of the day, it's your actions that will save the day.
Huh? You think you can stop me? You never will. I obtain the toxicness to destroy this planet Earth. I can halt the progress of photosynthesis in plants, causing disruption to the food chain, bringing chaos to the lives of animals and insects, and most especially, those poor human beings. I cause these poor living things heart damage, slow growth, conflict in the immune system, and even death. Oh, not only that, when I am set on fire, I'm not gonna disappear like how the other amateur living things burn. I even produce carbon dioxide and release them to the surface of the earth, where lots and lots of creatures would be affected. So, Mr. Jaro, Mr. Whoever you are, you will never beat me, for I am inevitable.
That's what you said, I guess. However, as a good biodiesel, I can turn something bad, like you, into something good. I can resist harsh environments. With the power of my genius, I absorb you!
No, curse you, Mr. Jatropha.
And with that, Mr. Jatropha saved the lives of many creatures. But his deed wasn't done yet, for he wanted to warn and teach the citizens on how to properly care for their environment. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. In Marinduque, Surigao del Sur, the region is known for its mining for minerals such as iron and copper. Suddenly, reports came out of nowhere about metallic monsters rising up from the soil, polluting the crops and devastating the biodiversity. The civilians were unable to farm and live in the environment.
This realm will fall under my empire. We shall expand. Continue the offensive, my friends. Soon, an iron fist will rule over this realm.
The citizens cowered, the Metalian stomping with his troops onto the land, infecting it with metallic monsters currently on spring. But as the Metalian reached halfway, a beam of light spawned in front, with arms of plants and microbes spreading around, the beam destroying the metallic monsters and halting spread. A foot stepped out before an entire body. It was the Fertiliator!
You dare challenge me? Whoever you are will fall under my iron throne.
You really need some fertilizers because you're growing your empire.
Fertiliator uses his hands to launch fertilizer onto Metallion, but Metallion sidesteps and uses his iron naginata to cut his arm, preventing the fertilizers to attack him.
Weakling. Attacker!
Metal Samurai charged at Fertiliator, now with his arms acting as nunchucks. In a spin of his arms, decimating the Metal Samurai, before Metallion lunged at Fertiliator with his naginata. As Fertiliator dodged, the ground smashed, causing a shockwave of metal poison, which caused more damage towards the ground.
And to think of it, you really think I didn't notice you? You're really a menace.
You see, but I see victory.
Metallion laughed, but while so, Fertiliator pierced his arms onto the ground as plants sprouted up and the metallic infection dissipated. Metallion's arms and legs were captured as bacteria seeped inside of him, and slowly he melted, now fading into the ground before being compacted into a container. Fertiliator then branched out to repopulate the land with biodiversity, and the mine was blocked off to prevent a resurgence of the Metal Empire.
He did it! But what about the mine? What do we do?
Maybe we can send some people to investigate.
Thank you, Fertiliator. But what about the mine?
No problem. It's always a green day to save a day. But I thought there were more metal monsters. Better send a life inside the mines that can challenge the sealed ones.
Plants and healing bacteria would sprout from the mines, with jatropha, ferns, small trees, etc. These will be relevant later on. However, in the midst of the celebration, remnants of the Empire in a place called Marinduque would arise from the death of Metallion. After the humans caused rockets, pockets of oil emerge into a body, forming a new threat. But in the midst of this, jatropha spread by Fertiliator emerged from the shadows, facing the new threat. It was a fine day in Surigao. After the battle between Fertiliator and Metallion, the government sent 3 people to explore the abandoned mines. These mines, after the Metal Empire's invasion, were broken down as remnants of the metal monsters roamed within. However, life was very active. The 3 explorers touched the glowing stone, and deep within, Metallion's general awoke from the shadows, leaping in front of the explorers with deadly arsenic smoke clouding the area.
Curse those weak surface dwellers, disturbing my peaceful slumber. Hey, you over there! Tell me, what happened centuries ago? Metallion couldn't take over! My goodness, I always knew he was a weak boy. Fertiliator's gone? We will spread across the soil! Show no mercy!
Guys, I don't feel good.
It's getting to me. I think I'm getting arsenic poisoned.
Well, would you look at that? Seems like we only have the little one left. It'll only be a matter of time before I contaminate the whole world.
No, I won't let you! Then an explorer grabbed the fern, which spread within the explorer's body as it grasped her arms. Our sentry, upon seeing the fern, attacked the explorer with deadly arsenic copper spikes. However, the fern released itself to absorb our sentry's attack and block our sentry. The explorer transformed as 1/4 of Fertiliator's power, the Terrifernocalon!
You have become them.
Our sentry's copper spikes pierced the ground and caused the other two explorers to retreat. Terrifernocalon used her ferns to grab the copper and absorb the arsenic before dashing toward our sentry with now her copper strike struck. She was absorbed by the fern, and the mine was cleared of arsenic and contaminants.